Hi. Today's postcard goes to Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. It's a photograph of the Sphinx of Saqqara on display in Giza. The postcard comes from Egypt in the 1960s. Dear Dr. Fauci, July 27th, 2020. If I had written to you earlier, it would have been something I'd regret now. I would have wondered why you haven't resigned. How could you work for that man? That bag of malignant ignorance, I might have said. Perhaps I would have been as purple prosy as to say something like, every good, intelligent thing that you do on behalf of us Americans becomes tainted with that orange slug sheen with which he manages to coat every inch of American life. I probably would have said something about the material cooperation with evil. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have said that. Would I have talked about Nazis? Who knows? A couple conversations with friends dissuaded me from writing things like this, from sending a postcard full of anger. No, rage. At you for not resigning in protest. How could you? I did not write. Let your name and work serve this disgusting farce of an administration, whose ability to kill Americans is rivaled only by its ability to explore our society's vulnerable spots with impact munitions wrapped in the barbed wire of malice. And here we are, on ventilators, bleeding from our foreheads. And you go to work for this man, I would have said, but didn't say. I'm not a runner. Maybe that's it. I play baseball. I run 90 feet at a time, or if I hit one well, 180 feet. I scored from first a couple of times, so that's 270. And I'm gassed at the end. You run marathons, if I have it right. I saw a film once, an interview of a marathon runner who talked about hitting the wall. An article in Runner's World tells me that runners also call it the bonk, saying, here's a quote, "It is suspected that as glycogen stores get low, the brain sends out signals to shut everything down in an attempt to save itself. When we bonk, we lose desire, motivation, and even common sense." Watching you have to stand next to him as he perverted everything you had to say was physically painful for me. But I counted myself lucky, and I still do, that at least his obscene blundering hasn't sent me to the hospital or killed me. Not yet, anyway. We'll see. Watching him jump in and block you from answering that question about hydroxychloroquine made me want you to resign right then and there. That was April 5th, by the way. Quite a long time ago, it seems. You didn't resign, and still haven't. I didn't write any of those things to you in April, or May, or June, or most of July. I'm not sure I'm writing them now, because I've just hit a triple and I need oxygen. But you are a runner, and I have never given myself the chance to bonk. You have endurance, and I admire that more than I can say. I hope, for your sake, and for mine, and for all 330 million of us, that this run is worth it. Be well, please. Signed, Alex.